Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know you didn't just mess up my slow-mo. You don't even have hair. Do you know what a protective style is? Shame. Shame. Do you know how long we've been doing this? Still don't know what a protective style is? Let me school this sucker in the trade. And for those of you who do not know, let me just tell you as well. The definition of a protective hairstyle is a style that tucks the ends of your hair away from being exposed to damaging agents such as sun, heat, and constant manipulation. Protecting hair is beneficial to all types of hair textures, relaxed and natural. However, this video is for my type 4 kinky coarse peoples, okay? So let's get into this. Now, what I'm breaking down for you guys is why protective styles are important for type 4 kinky coarse hair. And this video, I want you guys to expand your mind. I want you to dump out anything that you previously know about protective styles just for a minute. You know, you can hold on to your beliefs after the video, but I really want you to come into my open YouTube space with an open mind, okay? And with that being said, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I'm pretty sure you're going to be interested in what I have to say even after this video, okay? So many of you guys are familiar with the "my hair grows when it's dirty" theory. Being a person of color, not even being a person of color, let's be real, being an African American, I know y'all done heard that before. Either your mama said your hair grows with dirt, either you noticed your hair grows with dirt. I'm pretty sure you've heard that before. Now, I'm here to debunk this theory first so we can get a better understanding of why protective styles work. So, number one, when is your hair at its most dirtiest? When it is in a protective style. Now, protective styles tend to be things like the definition said that tuck away the ends, such as braids, twists, even dreadlocks are a protective style, or just anything that folds your ends away from the sun or any damaging agent, right? Now, one of the reasons that when I read that definition, I harped and yelled constant manipulation is because any protective style that also has nothing to do with any type of manipulation, that can also be considered a protective style as well. So let's say you put your hair in a ponytail. Now, a ponytail or a bunny tail doesn't necessarily tuck your ends away. If anything, it wraps a harsh rubber band around the most delicate parts of your hair and doesn't even wrap the complete ends. That is not really the most healthiest protective style. However, it is still a protective style because when your hair is in a high poof or a ponytail, that is a low manipulation hairstyle. A lot of times I wear a high poof because I do not feel like manipulating my hair. I don't feel like putting braids in it. I don't feel like having to detangle it later from a wash and go. So I'll just throw it in a ponytail or a bunny tail and wear that for like an entire week, okay? And because that is low manipulation and it keeps my hair from being constantly manipulated, it is therefore a protective style. CCC. Now, about this dirt theory, okay? A lot of you guys will not touch your hair for, months at a time. Some of you really on the extreme. And then, keeping your hair in a ponytail, keeping your hair in braids. You're not washing it, so it's getting dirty, but it is still in a protective style, and ultimately protective styles help hair grow, okay? So instead of thinking of it in the way of protective styles make my hair grow, for some reason African Americans have really done like something really weird and just thought that it's the dirt that makes your hair grow. No. For some reason, y'all just not washing your protective styles. You're not washing your braids. I don't know why, but what it is the low manipulation. The fact that you are not touching your hair. It's not that you're not washing your hair. It's just that you have put your hair in a low manipulation state, okay? Low manipulation state, I cannot say this enough. It is a protective style, okay? A style that requires no manipulation is a protective style still. Okay, I know we're so used to traditionally it being about braids and it being about doing an actual hairstyle. A protective style can literally just be a low manipulation style. That's why dirt for some reason seems to breed hair growth. It's not that, it's just you're not touching your hair. You're not even washing your hair. Like, that's how much you're not touching your hair. And that is a protective style. Sounds kind of confusing, but if you have to rewatch this part again, or if you want to leave a comment on what you're not understanding, definitely comment down below and I will answer it, because this is something you really need to understand. And so, segueing from, that, okay, I'm going to give you like some brief tips as to what protective styles are really going to factually do for your hair, okay? Factually, they are great to combat against single strand knots. Now, that is also kind of like, I don't want to say oxymoron. Is that the right word, an oxymoron? Yeah, because for some people, they could do protective styles and it will only bring single strand knots. So you really have to kind of gauge where you're at with protective styles. So I definitely suggest, like I tell you guys all the time, I'm not a twist wearer. Twisting my hair around creates a lot of knots and just a lot of headaches for me. So I more so wear braids. Now, I will dabble in wearing twists like I am today. But just last week and the week before that and the week before that and the week before that, your girl was rocking this same pattern. However, I was in braids. So gauge what works best for you, because at the end of the day, we're all different. Braids don't always work for kinky coarse naturals. Twists don't always work for kinky coarse naturals. Maybe box braids work for you. Maybe box braids don't work for you. Find just a protective style that works for you and rock it. As you can see, like I have the hairstyle right now of probably a 3-year-old. Or not a 3-year-old, probably of like a 4 or 5-year-old. I just have twists. I rock this style with earrings, little splash of makeup, and I keep it pushing. Like, I like myself. I like my hair. I like what she does. I like every stage that she's in. So I can wear these twists and not feel insecure or not have a problem. Now, here's another big one. Your girl also can rock by Felicia braids, okay? I understand why Felicia was wearing her hair like that. Your girl wears, like I said, I don't often wear twists. Sometimes twists look a little bit more of a hairstyle because of the mini twist craze than just rocking braids, okay? So I will look like Felicia. Like, you can look at my face. You can see that I'm light skinned. You can see that I kind of have minimal facial features. And you can look at Felicia. When your girl be out here in these streets or rocking these braids, I look just like that. Not to mention, I don't wear makeup when I'm out in these streets. And I kind of dress like a tomboy. So a lot of times I will get stopped by people and they'll even tell me like, man, I really wish I had the confidence to just wear some Felicia braids out and about. That would really help my hair process. That would really help me. Do it, okay? I have yet to have somebody come to me and say, hey, you look stupid or look at me sideways. I have yet to have somebody come in. What they gonna do? How you gonna check me? Like, I've never had that happen. If anything, I get compliments because it's a hairstyle that you don't see often because people are afraid to look like Felicia. I'm not, so I rock mine. I'll sometimes put it in a ponytail. I'll have one little braid hanging here and then, the smallest bit of hang time, and I rock that. Now, just real quick, also I want to throw in that not all protective styles work, hence the reason why I said some people are not braid people, some people are not twist people. I kind of want to make that like known, because I know some people are going to get into the comments and say how, protective styles just don't work for them. Protective styles work for kinky coarse hair, okay? They do. The problem is, are you tender-headed? Do you want to sit down and get box braids? Can you do box braids? Can you afford box braids? If you cannot, twists. Do you like twists? Do twists work for your hair? No, they don't work. How about high poofs? How about just doing a wash and go and not touching it? Not touching it for like 2 weeks, okay? Can you do that? Because after your definition goes away, you're just gonna have a fro. Can you rock a fro for 2 weeks? You know what I mean? Like low manipulation styles. Can you do it? That all comes up to personality. That comes up to confidence. Comes up to a lot of things. So a lot of times it's not that a protective style doesn't work, it's your frame of mind that's keeping the protective style from working, okay? Can you rock the by Felicia braids? Can you rock some twists that have no hang time? Like, can you do that? Because my last and final point is protective styles is what combats breakage. Bear, does it not? I know you don't know what you wouldn't know? Okay, I know you wouldn't know. You ain't got no hair. Every time I try to chime in, you can't just have my back. Anyways, name to me, go ahead, I'll wait. Get in the comments section, name to me something that combats breakage in the natural hair community, specifically for kinky coarse hair. What combats breakage? I'll wait. You can pause the video, okay? I'll wait like 3 seconds more for those of you who do not like pausing videos. You can't really name anything, okay? Because to be honest with you, if you're moisturizing your hair, that is what naturally combats breakage. However, the thing about just relying on moisturization is you can moisturize your hair, but you can have horrible detangling methods. Okay, so your hair could be moisturized, because that's me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how I know this tip, is because I have horrible detangling methods, which is hilarious because I do have a detangling video that is flawless. Like, that video is my prize star, which is why you'll see it as my channel trailer, because I really explained things nicely in that video. I really gave you guys a really good tool. That video is the bee's knees. However, hilariously enough, your girl does not always detangle like that. I'll be in this bathroom straight breaking hair off, okay? Hair stays moisturized for the most part, because I'm also a lazy natural. But what actually I get my breakage from is detangling, okay? But if you're great at detangling and you're horrible at moisturization, your hair is still gonna break off. So the one thing that I can guarantee is you cannot moisturize your hair and you cannot detangle and just throw your hair into a protective style and nothing will happen. The only thing that will happen is your hair will get completely dirty. And if you are somebody, because there are a lot, for the most part, YouTube is DIY, but most of you guys can't really do DIY the way that I can, because I'm actually a YouTuber. I'm actually the one sitting late at night thinking about, okay, what video can I put out? What new method can I do? I'm the one worried about that. But at the end of the day, you guys are not YouTubers, so you have the ability to go, I don't care about DIY, and I'm just go to a hairstylist. So if you put in a protective style, you could also have your hairstylist, if you are bad at detangling, you're bad at washing your hair, take that protective style out. If you guys have mothers, I know a lot of people's mothers in the Black community have destroyed their hair, but if you have somebody that can do your hair, you can also have them take the style out. So like I said, you could not moisturize, you could not know how to detangle, and you could go to someone to do those things for you, and your hair will grow, okay? Protective styles are really the bee's knees. We're going on 29 minutes. I don't think I ever talked for that daggone long, okay? So I am sorry, but definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button, because if you made it to the end, I mean, with 29, 30 minutes, we friends, okay? We friends. So go ahead, click that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.